having technical difficulties, so I had to do that myself. Good evening, this is Sean Connery for Wildlife News. Today we'll be sharing some information with you about the Alewife fish, or
Olosa sura harengus, if you want to be scientific.
Then, after that, a tragic story about a puppy who lost his way. Folks, grab your tissue box because this one's a tearjerker.
Or as all you tweens would say, OMG, ROF, LJK, semicolon, apostrophe, parentheses. Just kidding. But I think it's time for a dance break. Just kidding, we're not the only Jenna shows. But roll the clip! You have hungry fish in your pond, or you're just looking for some good old fish to eat for supper?
Look no further, my friend. You need the alewife, perfect for eating and feeding other fish.
The alewife fish was introduced to America by swimming from the Atlantic Ocean into U.S. shores. Yes, they originate from the Atlantic Ocean, but are now able to be found in lakes, such as some Great Lakes here in Minnesota.
I know I'm looking for some fish to eat. The alewife sounds delicious.
It's okay to eat the alewife because they are mainly food for other species, and they are quite quick at reproducing. Therefore, there is no fear of decreasing the population. Therefore, it is a neutral species.
If you're looking to catch some alewife, just head on over to the Great Lakes and catch them yourself.
So, if you're constantly eating the alewife, you'd think they would reproduce, huh? Well, Miss Clements, could you explain the method of reproduction?
Well, Mr. Smith, how the alewife reproduces is considered sexual reproduction. The female produces lots and lots of eggs, and the male provides sperm to fertilize it. Wait, what do these baby fish eat?
So, the alewife eats phytoplankton, and in case you're wondering, the alewife is eaten by trout and salmon. So, since they eat phytoplankton, they're considered carnivores. But the alewife is also hunted down for food quite often.
Oh yeah! The gizzard shad and the silver carp and the mussel all eat phytoplankton.
Well, on another note, the life cycle of the alewife is quite interesting. Far different than the life cycle of the human being, but yet very similar.
Now, Reporter Smith will explain the life cycle of the alewife.
Miss Clements, I'm Bobby Smith, and I'm here to explain the life cycle of the alewife. First of all, they migrate from the ocean to the spawning areas, which takes place in the river. And then by spawn, they lay their eggs. And then, once they lay their eggs, they incubate their eggs for about a week. And then, after a week, the eggs hatch. And then they allow the baby fish to mature a little bit. Then they start swimming back to the ocean. And then that's where they mature until they reach sexual maturity. And then they do this all over again. Back to you, Carissa.
Isn't that neat?
Well, these fish sure do swim a lot, swimming back in the ocean and lakes just to lay their eggs.
What adaptations to the environment do these fish have?
Well, since they are fish and live in the water, they have eyes, mouth, gills, scales, and they're usually below 25 centimeters in size, and they're usually grayish or silver.
Well, there you have it, folks. I'm Carissa C, and back to you, Sean.
well, that's the alewife fish for you in a nutshell. That's all the time we have for today, folks. Join us next time on Wildlife News with Sean Connery.
Wait, what about the puppy? What about the puppy?